So David, while on the run, is looking out for protection of his parents. Children, honor your parents in the Lord, that your days may be long in the land. He's obeying God's law. He's not just a fugitive, he's a faithful son. And look at what he says. Let my father and mother stay with you, he pleads, until I know what God will do for me. That's great honesty, isn't it? David's not demanding clarity. He's not claiming control. He's simply waiting. He trusts God's promise, but he doesn't know the timing or the path. He says, until I know what God will do for me. There's no name it and claim it happening here. There's naming God and trusting his promise. That's the wilderness of faith. I don't know, can you relate to that? Some of you are there right now. You're waiting on God for clarity and for direction and for provision. Could be a job or a prodigal son, prodigal child, or a health concern, or a broken relationship. And all you can say is, until I know what God will do for me. Listen, that doesn't mean God has forgotten you. Some of God's deepest work happens in those pauses, in the waiting rooms in our lives. Look at verse 4 again, that word strongholds. That likely refers to a fortified base in Moab, maybe a desert citadel. It's a strategic place. It's a safe place. But it's not the promised land. It's not Judah. It's not the land God said David's going to be king of. And God says, God is not calling David to build a kingdom in exile, and so God speaks through a prophet, Gad, and says, do not remain in the stronghold, depart, go into the land of Judah. You know what? Human wisdom would say, stay safe, stay hidden, stay in the fortress. But God says, go back. Return to the dangerous place, because that's where I'm working. We're tempted, all of us, to stay in our strongholds, not literal Moabs, but I want to stay in my little place of self-protection. I'm silent at work. I'm withdrawing in my marriage. I'm keeping emotional distance. I'm spiritually apathetic. It's my little fortress. I know there's issues, but you know what? I've been there. I can't do that all again. I'm happy where I am. It feels safer than obedience. But God says, leave the fortress. Walk by faith. And look at this. Do you see what happens? David obeys. He leaves the security of Moab and he enters the forest of Hereth, a wild, uncertain place. But it's where God is. Once again, it's so clear. Our culture, right? We value safety and security. But Christ, as he calls you not to comfort, but to cross-bearing. Go where he sends, even if it costs. Obedience is not reckless, it's faith.